Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. I'm using the Dark Mansion Tarot for this week's reading, and I just want to remind you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoy this video. I'm going to be doing a general 3-card spread, and I'm just going to be looking at the week ahead and hopefully getting some insight and some ideas into what we can expect in terms of challenges, opportunities, etc. over the next few days. Okay, so let's... Oh goodness, my kitty. She's sitting in the window. I don't know if you can see her. She's behind the Christmas tree watching birds out the window, torturing herself. Okay, so let's zoom in. And we'll start with the first card, which is going to represent Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, so here we have Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands can really symbolize that feeling of perhaps feeling defensive or feeling like you really need to stand your ground. So I'm getting a couple of things from this card. I'm going to say both things because I think one interpretation is going to resonate with some of you and the other interpretation may resonate with the rest of you. So the first thing I get from this card is don't be a pushover this week. Now is not a time to let people walk all over you. It's not really a time to be a doormat. It's not a time to let others just, take advantage of you or to be like super, super soft and super flexible. This is about really standing your ground and standing up for yourself when it comes to important things that matter to you. So this card isn't saying that you need to fight a battle with everyone in every circumstance. It's saying, choose your battles, choose them wisely, but for the things that are really important to you, make sure that you stand up for yourself. Yes, okay, so that's the first thing I get from this card. The second thing is about being aware of what kinds of situations, what kinds of people, what kinds of circumstances make you feel defensive. Because while I just said, this week is about standing your ground and standing up for yourself and being assertive, you also want to bring some awareness into that as well. And just notice, when you feel... When do you feel really defensive, like you want to fight a battle? When do those feelings come up? And really dealing with those feelings as they come up and not necessarily seeing those feelings as being indicative that you need to fight a battle or that you need to be overly assertive, but just be curious and explore what that's all about. Why does this particular person bring these feelings up for you? Or why does this particular situation always bring this feeling up for you, feeling kind of defensive, like you have to prove yourself? So that's just a couple of things I get from this card. Let's look at the middle of the week. So Wednesday and Thursday we have 10 of Cups. Okay, so 10 of Cups has a very different energy to the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about needing to prove yourself or needing to kind of stand your ground. There's a sort of bristly, kind of tense energy to the Seven of Wands. Whereas with the 10 of Cups, it's almost the opposite of that. This is about relaxing and just, trusting and letting go a little bit. So the 10 of Cups shows a scene of what I would call domestic bliss. There's a family and it looks like they're enjoying a picnic. Everyone looks happy. Everyone looks relaxed. I often see this card as symbolizing dreams coming true and things working out and unfolding in a really harmonious kind of way. So I feel like on some level, the Seven of Wands, which was for the beginning of the week, any kind of issues that come up for you in the beginning of the week or even issues that you were dealing with last week that you're kind of carrying over into this week, it feels like those issues are either going to be resolved or they're just not going to bother you as much. They're not going to get under your skin as much. Another thing I get from the Ten of Cups is this is about cultivating positive feelings and feelings of feeling secure and safe and loved and appreciating yourself, appreciating others, appreciating, the good things in your life. This is about really cultivating those feelings. And sometimes those feelings just come up on us unexpectedly. You all of a sudden get this like rush of well-being and happiness and joy. And sometimes we have to work a little harder to get those feelings. So sometimes it takes a little more practice, a little more intentionality, a little more cultivation to feel that feeling of love and appreciation and joy. So doing things, asking yourself, what helps you feel that way? What are some things that help you feel that way? A lot of people like to do a gratitude journal where they write things down, and that kind of helps them get in that frame of mind. Some people like to, focus on one positive thought or an affirmation, but there's so many other ways that you can get into that good feeling place. And that's what I feel like this week is all about. Regardless of what's going on for you, it's important to always cultivate those feelings of positivity and love. And now at the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and I love seeing this card here. She is such a beautiful, beautiful character in the tarot. And in this particular tarot deck, she's particularly lovely. So let's talk a little bit about the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she is the queen of the suit of Pentacles. And the suit of Pentacles is the earthiest suit in the tarot. This is a very down-to-earth suit. This is about the physical aspect of daily life. It's about health, wellness, the body, food, exercise, money, physical things, hearth and home, all that stuff. So that's kind of her realm. And because she's the queen, she brings this feminine, powerful kind of experience to things. The queens are good at teaching, they're good at nurturing, and they're good at holding a space. I feel like the message with this card in some ways is to kind of channel your inner Queen of Pentacles. So the part of you that's really good at organizing your finances, taking care of your health, getting organized when it comes to meal prep, grocery shopping, cleaning your home, all that kind of boring day-to-day stuff that, if done properly, actually makes for a really lovely home life and can add, can give you energy and really nurture you. So I feel the message with the Queen is to tap into that nurturing side of yourself, and this applies to being able to nurture yourself as well as being able to hold that nurturing space for others in your life. Okay. I'm just going to look at all three cards together and see if there's anything else that pops out at me. I feel like overall this is these three cards, well, the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles to me symbolize domestic bliss and stabilizing your home life in order to really cultivate your energy and in order to feel energized, to feel supported, to feel nurtured. That's one place to start. And I feel like the last two cards, the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, have a very, very different energy to the Seven of Wands. And like I said, the Seven of Wands is about being assertive. And it's almost like you need to be assertive and stand up for yourself in order to get to this place of feeling good, feeling positive, being able to nurture yourself, being happy, being healthy. You need to do the kind of hard work of the Seven of Wands where you're a little bit tough. You need to defend yourself. You need to stand up for what's important to you so that, you don't get walked over, so that you don't miss out on all this good stuff here. Okay, I'm just going to look one last time to see if there's anything else that's jumping out at me. And I have to show you my cat, Henry. He's being bad. My cats have been destroying my tree this year. Yeah, you're on camera, Henry. Okay, so overall, I feel like it's a good week. Really focus though on nurturing yourself, holding a nurturing, healing space for yourself. Don't burn the candle at both ends this week, which I know is hard leading up to Christmas. This tends to be a really busy time for a lot of people. And I think it's also important to focus on cultivating those really good feelings. I get a lot of like heart energy with the Ten of Cups, and it feels like that's where you want to really focus your attention this week. Okay, so as always, I invite you to share your own interpretation of these cards, your own take on these three cards. So feel free to share in the comments below. And I just want to say that I'm so grateful that you're watching this. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And if you're interested in learning more about tarot cards or tarot card reading, you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com, and I'm going to put a link in the description box below this video.